The Chengdu J-7 stands as one of the most enduring and widely produced fighter aircraft in the history of Chinese aviation, representing a remarkable achievement for a nation rapidly advancing its aerospace capabilities during the Cold War. Originally developed as a Chinese-built version of the Soviet MiG-21, the J-7 evolved far beyond its origins through countless upgrades, technological revisions, and operational refinements. Over several decades, this lightweight, supersonic interceptor served not only as a frontline fighter but also as a key transition platform for pilots learning to master high-speed jet operations. In terms of reviews, specifications, and features, the Chengdu J-7 offers a fascinating study of how a seemingly simple design can become a long-lasting, adaptable, and internationally significant combat aircraft. Although overshadowed today by more modern fighters, the J-7's legacy continues to influence training doctrines, aircraft development philosophies, and global military aviation history. The J-7 was designed for speed, climb rate, and point defense interception. It was a small, sleek aircraft built around a powerful turbojet engine, allowing it to push beyond Mach 2 under the right conditions. This impressive top speed, combined with its narrow, delta-shaped wing and light airframe, allowed the jet to perform high-speed intercept missions against fast-moving targets. Pilots often noted that the aircraft rewarded precision and discipline, as its sharp aerodynamic profile offered excellent acceleration and agility but also demanded careful handling at lower speeds. The aircraft's ability to respond quickly and maneuver sharply in close-range engagements made it a capable dogfighter, especially in its early years when it was deployed against regional threats. In terms of operational flexibility, the J-7 eventually became much more than an interceptor. As China developed improved avionics, radar systems, weapons, and materials, the aircraft transformed through multiple variants, each tailored to different mission profiles. Later models incorporated features such as improved radars, modern heads-up displays, enhanced missile compatibility, updated cockpit layouts, and reinforced structures. Unlike the original early versions that operated with basic sighting tools, newer variants offered more advanced targeting capabilities, giving pilots better awareness and control during engagements. The evolving nature of the J-7 allowed it to remain relevant even as aviation technology matured quickly around the world. When reviewing the specifications of the Chengdu J-7, it becomes clear why the aircraft became so prominent. Most variants measured roughly 9 meters in length with a wingspan of just over 7 meters, giving the aircraft its characteristic slender shape. The turbojet engine typically delivered more than 60 kilonewtons of thrust with afterburner engaged, which was essential for its ability to break through the sound barrier with relative ease. The aircraft's service ceiling often exceeded 17,000 meters, and its rate of climb was among the fastest in its class during its early service years. While fuel capacity limited range, external tanks offered extended endurance for patrol or strike operations. This balance of speed, altitude performance, and lightweight build defined the J-7's functional role as a point defense fighter that could quickly launch, climb, intercept, and return to base. In terms of armament, the J-7 was commonly equipped with a pair of internal cannons, typically 30mm or 23mm depending on the variant. This gun armament gave the aircraft solid close-range firepower, useful in dogfights where missile performance could be unpredictable. Additionally, the aircraft could carry short-range air-to-air missiles, including infrared-guided types that improved over time as China developed more capable missile technologies. While the J-7 was never designed to carry heavy, long-range weaponry, its ability to equip multiple generations of short-range missiles helped it maintain relevance across different eras. Some variants also supported unguided rockets, bombs, and limited ground attack equipment, which allowed the fighter to perform secondary strike missions when required. A major part of the aircraft's significance lies in its widespread international service. Nations across Asia, Africa, and the Middle East operated the Chengdu J-7 or its export version, the F-7. Countries such as Pakistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Iran, and others used the aircraft in large numbers, often incorporating it into air defense strategies for decades. Pakistan, for example, employed upgraded versions with improved avionics and weapons, turning the aircraft into a reliable frontline fighter suited for both training and operational duties. The global success of the J-7 reflected its affordability, availability of spare parts, low operating costs, and the steady improvements introduced over its production life. Many countries that lacked access to Western or Soviet fourth-generation fighters turned to the J-7 as a practical and effective solution. The cockpit of the J-7, especially in its later versions, demonstrated how a simple airframe could accommodate modern systems. While early models featured basic analog instruments and limited situational awareness tools, later upgrades introduced digital displays, modern flight indicators, multifunction screens, and improved ergonomics. This gradually transformed the J-7 from a challenging, minimalistic aircraft into a platform capable of training pilots for more advanced fighters. In nations where budget limitations restricted access to cutting-edge jets, the J-7 served as a bridge between older second-generation aircraft and newer fourth-generation platforms, providing valuable experience in supersonic flight and high-performance maneuvering. The aerodynamic design of the J-7 remained one of its defining features throughout its lifespan. Its sharp nose cone, slim fuselage, and delta wing layout gave it excellent high-speed characteristics but also contributed to certain operational challenges. The aircraft required higher landing speeds than comparable fighters, and pilots needed extensive training to manage energy properly during approach. Despite these difficulties, once airborne at combat speeds, the aircraft demonstrated remarkable agility thanks to its lightweight and powerful engine. These traits made it a competitive aircraft in short-range engagements even long after more advanced jets appeared on the battlefield. The durability and longevity of the J-7 platform highlight another important aspect of its design. Despite being based on a 1950s concept, the aircraft remained in production for more than 4 decades and served well into the 21st century. This longevity was possible because of continuous improvements and because the aircraft's core airframe offered a dependable foundation for further development. China's aerospace industry used the J-7 program to build engineering expertise, advance manufacturing capabilities, and pioneer upgrades that later contributed to more advanced fighters such as the J-10 and beyond. In this sense, the J-7 was not only an operational asset but also an educational platform that shaped China's future aviation technologies. Overall, the Chengdu J-7 represents speed, simplicity, adaptability, and historical importance. While it may not match the sophisticated avionics, stealth capabilities, or multirole flexibility of modern fighters, its legacy is undeniable. It trained generations of pilots, served in numerous air forces, and played a major role in regional defense strategies during times of significant geopolitical change. As a subject for review, the aircraft stands as a reminder of how far aviation has progressed and how much impact a single, evolving design can have across continents. The J-7 remains one of the most produced supersonic fighters in history, and its story continues to fascinate aviation enthusiasts, historians, and military analysts alike.